What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the 10-7 show with Tara, Tyra Goose, and myself.
What's up?
Hello.
Yo.
We are back for yet another Sunday. We are live, and here's how I prove it. It's Selection Sunday, and my Carolina Tar Heels got into the tournament. They are a play-in seed, so that's how I wouldn't know that unless we were live. So thank you very much. Because it just happened like not too long ago.
Okay, cool.
With that being said, how's everybody been?
Good.
Great.
We
We've
chilling.
Yeah. No complaints.
Y'all look good over there. Y'all look like a good, loving black couple. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Mhm.
How y'all been?
Okay. A little under the weather, but
Yeah.
but we're maintaining.
A little busy, but yeah, we're maintaining.
Very busy.
Well, yeah, y'all was Manny flicking, right?
Manny
Yes.
flicking.
Oh, you're manny flicking. For those that know what manny flicking is, if you don't look it up. Well, we got a fun show put together for y'all today. Of course, we got the Would You Rathers and the Dear 10-7s, the AITAs, and we got a couple reaction videos about older guys dating younger women, but not like kids.
I would hope not.
But
I'm gonna
almost.
say, now that's a different topic.
But almost. So we'll get into that. So you definitely want to let your people know that we are here. We are on. Share the link with them. Tell them subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're about to get started. So with that being said, let me go to the notes so I know what we're supposed to be doing. There it is. Okay, here we go. So without further ado, we're gonna get to the first portion of the show, and y'all know what part of the show that is. Yes, it is the Would You Rather portion of the show. We like to get the ice broken, get the thing started around here, and we ask, what would you rather do, this or that? And Tyra takes over, and Tyra, I'm gonna let you do that.
All right, here we go. So here's our first one. We have we have three today. Would you rather save the life of one person you truly love or save the lives of 100 random strangers?
The life of the person I truly love. Because if I'm right here and I got to decide,
Yeah, right.
boom, I'm grabbing. If I got to decide, I'm grabbing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I could see if it was like 1-to-1, but you want me to let this person I truly love go to save 100 randoms?
Ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm on the exit part of the plane and I gotta save the one person I love or wait for everybody else, guess what?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Guess what?
Sorry, I don't know them people.
Oh,
Right.
But suppose you were notified every time somebody died that you could have saved.
ooh.
I know. See, that's no good. That's what you think about. Like,
That's all right.
And then not only that, they're
Kindling for my fire.
they're random right now, but you don't know what connection they may have to you or somebody that you love.
But they ain't gonna have that connection no more.
Well, okay. We got your answer. Okay, great.
I said what I said. Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm very unapologetic about it. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So here we go. Number 2. Would you rather have super strength or the ability to heal any injury? I'm going to say the ability to heal any injury.
Me too.
I'm gonna say super strength.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could make money off of super strength, but I'm just like, if I could heal anything.
Like because here's what happens. Here it is, me watching too much like Spider-Man or something.
Okay.
You have the ability to heal any injury, everybody's gonna want you to help them. And when you can't help somebody, they're gonna be mad at you. Then they become a supervillain.
Yeah.
And then work their whole life trying to destroy you, and then you gotta figure all that out.
Oh my God. You just had a whole series play out in your head.
I
Yes.
did, just now.
So it was super strength and what?
Ability.
The ability to
yeah.
heal any injury.
I'll take the healing.
Really?
Me
Yeah.
too.
I know me. Like I'll probably have a couple of drinks one night and take the Statue of Liberty back to France. You know what I mean? Like
Y'all can have this back. They didn't mean none of this. They didn't mean none of it.
we don't deserve this. We don't deserve that.
All this inscription on here is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Miguel on the last one said 100 randoms can continue to be randomness.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wow.
He said, "Heal any injury. My knees are killing me. It's going to rain."
Yeah, it's definitely gonna rain. Oh my
Thanks,
goodness.
Miguel. All right, so here.
What did Tara
Okay.
answer?
I
Oh,
did. I said that I would want to have the ability to heal any injury.
Yeah.
So I'm the only one being selfish around here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Looks like that.
Nah. I'm gonna go give me a gold medal in the Olympics.
I know that's right. I
Get
know
on the
that's
wheel.
right.
Go ahead.
There you go. And when you hurt anything, one of us can heal you.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's how we gotta work
That's how I'm gonna
together.
Yeah, but you know, we gotta hurry up and get whatever we want to do. Hurry up and do it. Because you know that's
Yeah.
when they start changing the rules, the laws.
Oh
and
Lord,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
How about it?
All right. Yeah, excuse me. All right, here's the third one. Would you rather have the ability to teleport, but only to public restrooms, or fly, but only 3 feet off the ground?
What?
I'm gonna fly 3 feet off the ground. I'm not trying to teleport in nobody's restroom.
Right. Yeah, me either.
Like, and then
You don't get your low flyer.
what I say?
Might as well walk.
Right. Listen. But in this case, we
Your low flying ass.
right.
Countertop
Nope, can't reach nothing out the cabinet for me.
like this.
So you flying? You
Listen.
might as well walk.
Fly over there and give me some cookies out that jar. Never mind. My bad. I'm just stand up and get them.
Listen, if we had to choose, I'm definitely going flying because you don't know what
You don't know what you're
restroom
teleporting into.
you
in
can
that
teleport
restroom.
into. Like, am I going to be in the stall? Like, oh no.
Yeah, that would be funny though. Like that would be a funny TV show.
We've all been in a situation where teleporting to a public bathroom would have been very, very beneficial to the situation.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
Really?
I can't say that
Oh,
I've
I've
ever-
never been in a situation.
No,
Yes,
I
you
never
have.
did. No,
It just happened that you may not have had to stop there, but yeah,
Yeah.
you've been in situations.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's different.
But a
Yeah.
public restroom, though? Oh
Listen.
my! I don't-
Anywhere but my pants.
Absolutely.
that is true.
Miguel
That
said,
is
"I'm not getting involved in anyone else's bubble guts."
All right, so that was a funny one. Let us know what you would rather do in the comments. And that was our last one. Very
Yeah.
good.
All right. So if you want to respond to them, you can continue to respond to them in the chat. We're going to move on to our next portion of the show. And this is the portion of the show where we read your emails, your text messages, letters, IMs, DMs, all that good stuff. And you present us with a situation and we give you our professional opinions on them. And then when it's all said and done and we're ready to move on, Tara tells you,
Good luck.
and then we move on. And we really mean it. Good luck.
Yes.
A lot of times we really mean it because
No, we really do.
Some of y'all really need it. Y'all look, some of y'all need a little more than
Prayer. Mm-hmm.
that. Uh-huh.
all right.
Ready?
So Goose has the first one.
Yeah, I got it. All right. Dear 10-7, my husband Jake and I have been married for 8 years. We have a 5-year-old son. For the most part, we have a solid marriage. But there's one issue that keeps coming up. His mother, Linda. Linda has always been a little overbearing, but ever since our son was born, it's gotten worse. She stops by unannounced at least twice a week, criticizes my parenting. You should really be making his lunch from scratch, and overstays her welcome. Last month, she gave our son ice cream right before bed, even though I told her not to. When I said something, she laughed and told me to lighten up. I've told Jake how much this bothers me, but he avoids conflict. He says, that's just how she is, and tells me to let it go. But I can't keep letting it go. It's exhausting. I don't want to start a family war, but I also don't want to keep feeling disrespected in my own home. How do I handle this when my husband won't step up?
I'm gonna let them in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
You know what I would do?
What would you do?
Every time she ding dong, I'm like, hey, Linda, you came over for a visit. That's nice for you. Pack my son up and fucking leave.
I was gonna say that every time she come, leave.
I mean,
I gotta leave my house
and I get what you're saying, but sometimes it takes a drastic action for
Yes.
people to understand the direness of the situation.
Mm.
And that's
You know
what I
I'm
was
saying?
saying. I don't,
No, and if she say something, I'd be like, yeah, you keep coming over unexpected, and I don't enjoy your company all the time. So when that happens, I leave.
That's harsh.
it's harsh, but sometimes, especially because the husband won't step up. You know what I mean? Like if
It is what it is. Yep.
if it was a different situation, you know what I mean, and he would step up, you know, to his mother for his wife, that would be different. But like she really basically on the island by herself.
And she only comes over to see the grandchild. So I would pack my
Right.
son up and we'd be at the park.
Like, oh, I didn't know you was coming, so
I don't care whether I know or not.
Right. Like, listen, it's
Listen,
ridiculous.
her husband could be like, yeah, my mom's on the way over. I'm like, all right, great. Thanks for the heads up. I'm packing Timmy up and we're on the way to the park.
I don't know. I don't really have any advice because I don't know. I mean, she probably wants to see her grandkid. Like,
Yeah, but you can't have your
That's why
kids
she
too.
came over.
You want to come see your grandkid? Well, then you shut the hell up.
It's not even that. Like some grandmoms, I mean, some grandmoms that's just what grandmoms going to do. Like they're going to sneak the kids, you know, stuff. I mean, I think, you know, some stuff it might be a little, but the coming over unannounced, just why can't you just call and be like, you know, I'm going to come over this day, or because she has to respect your time, your boundaries, things like that. Like you have, and if she's not, then you have to start putting up boundaries.
yeah.
Nope, I would leave because you know what? Just like you wasting my time, you're gonna waste your time. You drove over here for nothing. You wasted gas money, all that. Apparently, I'm gone.
I'm not. I wouldn't leave the house.
I would.
Just go upstairs. Go in another room. I wouldn't leave the house.
But
I
she
would.
goes
And
upstairs.
you know what? I would leave the house, and I would hope against hope that your husband is dead, so that she could be like, "Well, why she leave to your husband?" And then he got to explain why
Exactly.
you left.
Right.
Exactly. Like he needs
That's
to
what I would do. Set him all the way up.
Not bad advice.
I think
No.
he knows his mother, and I think he knows that his mother is not going to stop no matter what he says or the wife says to the mom. And if it were me, I'm not leaving my house twice a week because
All right.
this witch showed up. I'm just going upstairs. Like,
Well,
I'm going to my room.
So
Hang
then,
out with your grandson. I'll be upstairs.
so this is the other thing. Either I leave or I match the energy. If I feel disrespected, I'm going to disrespect. And then who won all that?
Yeah. Or I mean, you may have to just like sit down and really have a conversation with her. You know, not like in a rude way, but to just really let her know how you feel.
Linda don't give a damn.
And
Yeah, I'm about to say, Linda don't care. But at least
Linda
you
probably
put it
don't
out
care.
there,
Right,
and
but
now she knows how you feel. So at this point, if she continues to overstep the boundary that you put up, then you know what I mean. There is room for, I guess, for something else. But
Right.
Even better.
Now,
When she
I'm
come
gonna
over,
hopefully,
get the ring camera. Hello? No, Linda, we're not accepting visitors today.
listen, Linda.
hopefully, y'all can be mature, have a conversation about it.
Yes.
The only thing she can have is hurt feelings, but if she wants to see her grandchild, she has to respect your home.
Exactly.
And it's really just that simple.
And then she's not saying, I don't want you ever to come over here. I don't want you to spend time.
Just give me a
But
heads
she's
up.
just being overbearing.
Yes.
No,
Mother.
she don't, no, the issue is she don't think that she's a good enough mother. She very likely doesn't think she's good enough for her son.
Well, then that's something she need to deal with on
That's,
her own.
yeah, that's the difference. She ain't even mentioned none of that. So I don't
Well,
even,
she talk about her parenting style. What is that? You know, you should be making his lunch from scratch. That's just the tip of the iceberg. She
I
coming
would
at you.
love to know the age of her son, because if he's younger than us,
Mhm.
that generation of moms wasn't making lunch from scratch. So you can
No.
hold on to that bullshit, Linda.
Exactly. Okay.
What kind of lunch is she expecting to be made from scratch, though?
I don't know. Open a jar of
You
peanut butter.
want to come over?
That's
Do
what
you
I
want to
say.
come
You're
over and
welcome
make
to
this
make
lunch
it.
from scratch? Because
Since you over here all the time, the bowls are over here.
And that's the
You know.
other thing. Since she's over there all the time, use her.
Right. Do
Mhm.
cook
Right, don't
something.
do nothing.
We
You
don't
think
know
I
that.
should have stuff from scratch. You go
But
in there and make
if you're gonna be here, you might as well be useful. Get your ass in the kitchen and cook something. I got some laundry down here that needs to be done.
Those unannounced visits may slow down after that.
Exactly. Put her
Right.
ass to work. It'll slow down.
Yep.
All right. Well, good luck to you and Linda.
Good luck to you. All right, we're on to the next one. Here we go. Dear 10-7, when my niece walks into a room, she immediately takes over any conversation in progress. Everyone has allowed this to continue, so I assume they're all okay with it. However, I find it extremely rude and disrespectful. I have often gotten up and gone home rather than confront her, which appears to be condoning her behavior. Is there a way to confront her without her or the family getting mad at me, or should I just keep going home?
Mm.
I would say, see, I'm a little smart ass sometimes, but next time, she comes in, yo, Lisa, why you always got to take over the conversation? You wasn't even here for the last 20 minutes we was talking about this. You don't even know what's going on yet.
Yep.
Like, that's how you call it out.
I would call her out. Yep.
But I would be curious to know how the other family members feel. If you feel as though confronting her about this is going to cause a rift.
Mhm.
You dig what I'm saying? Because if the other family members feel the same, then go ahead, rock out. Tell her how you really feel.
They might be like, we've been waiting for somebody to say something.
But if they're not going to back you up, then you might just know you might be on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe she don't realize that she doing it.
She know.
You think she knew?
Yeah, she know.
She may not know. She might just be like a little chatty Cathy. And
So
that's
the
just
party going on, and then you come in, and all of a sudden it's really a party now. Like we wasn't talking before you got here.
We all know people. We all know people who are just like that and will try to dominate every room and every conversation
Yes.
every single time they're around. We all know people like that.
But do you think they do it on purpose though?
They can't. I don't think they can help it. I don't know if they know they're doing it on
Right.
purpose, but that it's who they are.
Exactly.
So,
That's
like,
what
I'm
that's what I'm
always
saying.
I'm always very side eye-ish to the person in the room that has to be heard all the time. I'm always side eyes to that person.
Yeah.
Right, but is it that they feel they have to be heard, or is that just who they are and they don't realize that part of them is offensive to people? Like some people
Probably.
do rude things, but they don't know that it's rude until you
Right.
tell them that it's rude.
Right. I agree. That's kind of what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is like the confrontation piece
But
of it. Like
if you
she
just
doesn't-
say it, if
Mhm.
that's who she is and you just say it, it's not going to change it.
Mhm.
You probably have to make it a spectacle in a sense.
But see, I don't think that's right.
for there to be some type of recognition of when it's happening. Because if I just say, every time you come in the room, you just take over the conversation. The next 12 times you come in the room, you're going to take over the conversation and not think nothing of it. But if I say, if you come in and take over the conversation and I say what I said earlier, like every time you come in, you got to take over you just got to take over the conversation. Like if I point it out, you'll probably think about it next time you come into a room.
Because it's a
Probably
memorable
after
event.
they come
depending on
into a
everybody
room
else's
and
reaction.
You're there.
Because it's a memorable event.
Right, but it's between you and that person. Like if you see what I'm saying, like
Yeah,
now they may be
yeah.
hesitant to talk around you.
But that's why I said you gotta see what your support is like.
Right.
Because if you say that and then the crowd goes, yeah, you always do that. Then
Yeah.
you know it's not just this person.
Mhm.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a sticky situation though. I mean, I to me it doesn't seem as if the person is doing it on purpose.
Hey,
At
Sheena.
least to me. They
Yeah,
might just
like
have
you
that
say,
type of personality.
Maybe you could just have a sidebar conversation with the niece.
Yeah.
Maybe, but it feels like, because like Tara said, we all know people like this that just have to be the center of attention in a sense. That's what I call it. If they have to be the center of attention, just having the conversation ain't gonna work. I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't gonna work. Because if she wants to be the center of attention, that's where her mind is, being the center of attention. Some people are just they just want to be the center of attention.
But not only that, it fills that void, the neediness, the need for attention. You dig what I'm saying? But
Right.
so ignore not ignoring you and toning down your conversation is still gonna leave a gap in you, a void in you, because you're not gonna get that attention.
Right. Yep.
But that's to the person that knows it. That's what I'm just. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
we have to
you're
talk
kind of
about
you're
it.
seeing it. Are you coming from a place where
Like
that group of people, but maybe not this group of people? She does that.
no, I'm coming from a place where is this just this person's personality trait? Or are they intentionally doing it? Like you can't really, to me, I don't think we could just say, okay, they looking for attention. Unless like some people, that's just like their personality trait.
And in that trait
But-
is the looking for attention. But you're absolutely
But
right.
like,
What
is
you're
it
saying is
malicious? That's what I want to, that's maybe
But
I'm looking for.
either way,
Whether it's malicious or not, it still could be annoying.
Exactly.
either way, it needs to be addressed.
True.
Yeah, I think it does need to be addressed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
So good luck, honey.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. All right,
and I
Tyra,
got the
Tyra
last
has the
one.
last Dear 10-7 of the day. Don't forget we have some videos, some reaction videos coming up
Oh yeah.
after the AITA, which is coming up next, about older men dating just of age women. So we're gonna be talking about that.
Just
of
age.
Just of
Yeah,
age.
right there.
They
Right
just
there at
made
the
it.
line.
Just made it.
All right, here we go. Dear 10-7, I am married with 2 children, 6 and 4. I love them and my wife. When I met her, I knew she was a little messy. I am neat, tidy, and generally organized. Over time, her behavior, specifically cleanliness and tidiness, has grown worse. It reached the point where she leaves her chewed off fingernails where our children play barefoot. She refuses to help with the household chores or be a functional part of the household. I don't want a divorce because I know it will wreck the children's lives. I have been holding out while politely begging for some of the cleanliness issues to resolve, but it's had zero impact. I'm ready to lose my mind and my hair is visibly thinning from the stress. It's like having a third child. What should I do?
Miguel said divorce. in capital letters and exclamation points.
I mean,
Yo,
what?
her chewed off fingernail.
No, that I actually tuned the rest of the letter out after that. Like I was
Right.
because if they're
Yo,
when you're
what kind
chewing them,
of-
you're spitting them Jones.
Right, you spitting them out.
What kind of animal did you marry?
Animal. Animal.
Because if
Well-
you clip them, you can collect them. But
sometimes.
sometimes they'll shoot somewhere and maybe you won't find them till like you step on it a week later. Like, oh damn, that hurt. But you chewing up your fingernails and leaving them where leaving them where the kids play. Like, what you trying to like get back at them for leaving their Legos out?
I just can't imagine if that's what she's doing. What else is she doing that you didn't write about in this letter?
Yeah, because she's a lady.
I mean, is the house
Hold on.
is there
Hold on, y'all. This is what I want to know.
what?
This is what I really want to know. What was she doing before y'all got married that made you want to get married to her?
Absolutely, that part. What
Yeah.
did her crib look like where she lived before you met her?
That's what I was gonna
What did she
say.
do to make him want to marry her?
Like she the one right there. Did you see the way she spit them
You
toenails?
knew she was messy, but messy is different from chewing your fingernails off and shooting them
Yeah.
across the room. Like
Yeah.
that.
Messy is one thing. Trifling is a whole nother different.
A whole nother thing. I can't even bite my finger. Like I can't. I don't do it. But to do it,
But like, is this an actual like? Have they gone to counseling? Like, have you tried? Because you said you've kind of like not said anything to keep the peace, but
sorry.
That's what she doing.
I mean, she definitely is.
And the
Yeah,
baby
that's
falling
That's
and
what
cutting
it is
themselves.
about raising your children.
yeah, I think you should at least try to talk to her. Maybe come up with some type of schedule. Like I need you to start pulling your weight around here, like because it can be daunting. Like I think we did a show about like different reasons that people like get divorced or something like that, and
Mhm.
cleanliness and tidiness was a big
Mhm.
like it was up there with finances. So, because it can get very stressful. So I think y'all should try to talk to her about it.
Give her a nail
I
set.
can't. I can't with Miguel. I can't.
What do you say?
I'm gonna put it on there.
Oh my goodness.
So I clean my nails and have thumb finger parts in the vents of my car.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
Miguel, don't tell nobody.
Miguel,
else.
you need to
Okay?
go to bed.
Yeah, you tired. Go to bed, Miguel.
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like he what did he say? Like he said, it's been going on for a while, and he's been politely begging for some of the cleanliness issues to resolve. Maybe
Politely
it's time to
begging.
be a little bit more aggressive in your approach.
That's what I was going to say. So you go from asking to politely begging.
Right.
What happened to the aggressive asking?
What?
Right.
I would like to know if we could dig even deeper. I know we can't, but cleanliness issues, like the house, her body, the children, like what's not clean?
All of the above.
And then the children are close in age. Like, is she dealing with any type of postpartum?
That's
you
true.
know,
I mean, that could very well be.
That could
Well,
very
that's
well
when
be.
her previous living conditions would come into play.
Right.
She was living like this before.
So,
What's
like,
going on? Yeah.
like, how was it right when you met her? Like, where did she live? How was,
Right. Was she trifling when you said I do?
Mhm, mhm.
I would start
You
with
marry her trifling ass? I do.
I would start with the I'd start with the fingernail thing. Like, yo, can we not spit the fingernails out? Just all
Yeah,
over?
let's start with that.
That's
Baby
a,
step.
That's a simple ass.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Baby step.
That's
Yeah,
the
you
part
know
that
what I mean?
I
Go ahead,
read.
nail clippers.
Nail clippers.
Right.
Wonderful
Saying?
invention.
Give her a little bag. Be like,
Clip it
you
here.
know what I mean? At the end of the week, you
Hold
give me
your
the
hand
bag,
like
and I'll
this.
give you $5 for every nail clipping that's in the
If
bag.
you hold your hand
Yeah.
like this,
No, we're not paying you
catch
to
it
do
as
that.
you're clipping.
No.
It's real easy. You can catch it right as you're clipping. It's not hard. And
So
then you
They even
I
have nail
actually just
files
saw-
now that will
can
catch the
it.
clipping.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So
And if you don't want to do anything special, I saw something on a social media site where you put a little piece of tape on the side of the Jones, and it keeps the like the ones that pop out somewhere you can't find them. It keeps all them Jones in there. So
you
Yeah,
put like tape at the bottom.
on the
Yeah.
sides,
I would
Oh,
know that house
yeah,
probably has
funky donkey,
an
yeah.
odoriferous smell.
yes.
Yeah.
But just make sure that she's not, because you didn't tell us about the beginning. Like she's not going through, any type of mental health issues, like like that.
Postpartum.
But sometimes, bro, you might just have a dirty jump.
Yeah.
Right. Mm.
God, she hit it so well. Y'all got a 6 and a 4-year-old.
Do she smell like
Right.
sweet pickles?
Ooh,
If she smell like sweet pickles,
It's a
dog,
wrap.
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
There's no coming back from that. Oh, I really wish you good luck, sir.
Where did you meet her?
he said I knew she was a little messy.
Yeah.
See?
But he's also he says I'm neat, tidy, and generally organized. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm gonna take that full skim. Like he's a neat freak, but he's not trying to say that.
Right.
He's probably a neat freak. She knew she was a little messy, but it's gotten worse after the kids. So
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. They still playing with toys. Like if you trying to keep
Yeah,
on,
but toys ain't got nothing to do with fingernails.
Yeah. You hear what Goose said, Tyra?
but no,
I said, yeah, but toys don't have nothing to do with fingernails.
that's true. But I'm just talking about other things. Like, is it just like toys out and he just annoyed because the toys out? Like
He
you
didn't
got
mention that. He mentioned fingernails.
like you got a 6 and a 4-year-old. Your house ain't gonna be but so clean.
Yeah.
You might find a chicken.
Well,
I
nugget.
get that.
Clean
But
is one thing, but
nothing he
junky or
mentioned
messy.
had to do with kids.
Yeah, it's
True.
her.
True.
Good
Well,
luck.
good luck.
Darn, good luck.
Mm-hmm.
his hair is thinning from the stress. He's stressed out about this too. He's stressed out.
Yeah.
His hair is
Listen,
thinning.
if you a clean
Your hair might not be thinning from you may just be getting a little older.
Yeah.
it might be
Let that man
Don't blame her for everything.
Let
Right.
that man think it's from the stress, y'all. Just go ahead.
Like you pull your fingernails out and my hair fall out.
Let him have something.
Right.
House is a mess. Let him have something.
All right. Well, that was the Dear 10-7 portion of the show. Now we're gonna move on to the next part of the show. The Am I the a-hole? And Tara
Usually are.
found a couple of these letters for us today.
I
So-
did. How fun.
Tara's going to go ahead and tackle the first one.
All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Okay. In a post in the Am I an A-hole forum, the woman shared that one of her husband's best friends asked him to become a groomsman months ago, and he said yes. However, the couple's recent financial situation has put their attendance at the wedding in jeopardy. Bum, bum. Okay. The original poster noted that their financial situation has gotten very bad, as she's a freelance writer who's also a full-time caregiver to the couple's toddler. Her husband, meanwhile, works for the U.S. government, and they are afraid he's going to get laid off.
Aren't they all?
Mhm.
Mm.
She also noted that her husband's workplace has been behind on reimbursing him for work travel. So they've had to borrow money from his parents to pay their mortgage, and they are behind on every bill. We already decided that my husband can't go to the bachelor party, a weekend in an expensive city, because we can't afford it, the OP wrote. We also decided that I will not attend the wedding. It's in a different state, and we can't pay for 2 plane tickets or childcare since it's a child-free wedding. The groomsmen are also required to wear custom suits, and we just don't have the money for a custom suit. The one they're going to wear is $500, she added. The OP said she offered to find a suit for rental that's as close to the other suits as possible, but the bride and groom want everyone to be matching. She also noted that she feels really guilty about not bringing in more money so that her husband can do what he wants, though she tries to minimize her financial footprint as much as she can. Excuse me. I cut my own hair, take on as many freelance assignments as I can, don't buy myself things, she explained. In the past 2 years, I've turned down invitations for 2 weddings, 1 bachelorette weekend, and 2 baby showers because they were all out of state and I couldn't justify the cost of a plane ticket and travel expenses. I try to do as much as I can to save money for our family, and I feel awful that I can't do more, she added, before asking her fellow Redditors their opinions on her plan to have her husband be a guest instead to save money. So the question basically is she the a-hole?
I mean, if you can't afford it, you can't afford
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I mean, if your husband cool with you not working or working
Freelance.
something that's not steady, then who cares?
Right.
So it was guilt that made her make that post, seems like.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, that's a
definitely
guilty
guilt.
quote, yeah.
Mhm.
But all of the situations that she described are 100% out of your control at this point. Like,
Absolutely.
unfortunately, once upon a time, if you had a government job, you had security, but it's 2025, so.
Yeah, nothing's secure.
Mm-mm. Nope.
And they've been going through this for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the hard part about that. They've been
Yeah.
going through this for a couple years now.
And it doesn't seem like there's any like silver lining or like it's going to be lifting anytime soon.
I get the current situation with the government job and all that. I get that. But this is all new. So like 2 years ago,
Right.
he wasn't worrying about losing his job.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you decided that you didn't want to go to your friend's wedding and all that other kind of stuff.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's about, to me, it's about choices. You decided to work freelance and stay home and raise your child and whatnot. So as long as your husband was cool with that decision and y'all made it together, there's no reason to feel guilty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. You are not the a-hole, according to my opinion.
They are
No,
not the
not at all.
a-hole in this. And,
No.
I wish them the best because
Very,
and
very.
then custom suits for the wedding.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing about it is, if the groom was truly your husband's friend, he would understand.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I agree.
He'll definitely understand.
I agree.
Understand.
Mhm.
And listen, custom suits for a wedding can be expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a one-day affair that, like, when are you ever going to wear that suit again?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Especially if you don't got no job. You wear no job interviews.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As long
Listen.
so, but that is one thing that is different for men and women.
Mhm.
Like if we do a custom suit, for the most part, we might be able to wear that suit again because
Yeah.
it might be a regular color.
Right.
For women, when it's the bridesmaids, y'all don't be wanting to wear them dresses again.
No, or if you do, you got to get it tailored
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Mix it up all together.
Hair, shoes, and whatever else you got to have.
Yeah.
And sometimes the colors you don't want to wear
Mhm.
Right.
because the what do they say the bride want to make sure y'all don't shine. The bride got to shine because it ain't
Right.
about you. It's about the bride.
That's right.
Ain't no.
Yes,
I know, right?
so true.
All right. Well, no, you're not an a-hole for that.
Nope, at all.
So we're gonna keep it moving to the next one, and I got the next one here. Excuse me. In the post title, "Am I the a-hole for not following my girlfriend's parents' demand about our wedding?" The poster prefaced that his girlfriend's parents, specifically the mother, is very religious in that she attends church every Sunday and follows all the rules. All the rules, okay. He wrote in the post that his girlfriend goes to church every so often, but isn't that religious. Then pointed out where he stands himself, saying, "I, on the other hand, can count the amount of times I've been to church on both my hands, and none of those times were for traditional service, mostly funerals and like one wedding." Describing himself as not religious at all, the boyfriend said that he doesn't want religion forced on him, but doesn't hold anything against those that are religious. In bringing up the topic of marriage with his pretty serious girlfriend, he referred to her parents' wishes for the couple to be married in a church as a hiccup. Excuse me. "I would need to go through all the steps to get confirmed," he wrote. I looked into the process, and since I would have to start from scratch, it would take 8 to 10 months for this to happen. The man argued that this makes no sense for me to do this for something her nor I really care about. If it could be done in less than a month, I wouldn't care so much. I have even told her I'm fine with the service being in a church and even going as far as having a religious style wedding. When it came to the girlfriend's saying it all, the poster claimed that she stands firm that the parents have already made up their minds. She has said there is no sense in trying to convince them otherwise because they won't budge and won't even try to back me to try and stay on their good sides. They are born and raised in New York, New Jersey. They're Italians. They're the New York, New Jersey Italians. So it makes sense. There's no changing their minds. Yo, oh no, this is the am I the a-hole? I thought this was their 10-7. So I was about to say shout out to our Italian fans. Shout out to y'all. Am I the a-hole for putting my foot down on not doing this since it would be our wedding? Since it would be our wedding, and neither of us care about all this. Not your day, it's your wedding.
Exactly.
Absolutely
It's
not.
your wedding, and at the end of the day,
Absolutely not.
that's
So
for
now,
y'all.
this is
That's
the
y'all.
thing. Everything has to be, you got to sacrifice with everything, unfortunately. So if you want to put your foot down and be like, listen, we're not doing it your way, then, they may say, well, we can't, support you financially, support this wedding financially. So you just got to be willing to fit the bill yourself. And if you already there, then you can definitely tell them to kick rocks.
Yep.
That's when I really like telling people to kick rocks. Like, I haven't asked you for a damn thing. And now you want to try and come and tell me and impose your will on me? Goodbye, sir.
I know this letter was not specifically addressed to 10-7, but this conversation is going to come back up once you guys are married and you start having children. This conversation is coming back up because somebody's got to get baptized.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
going to be even worse
yeah.
with grandkids.
Oh, yeah. So you might as well talk about that right now.
Yep.
You might, like, listen here, we're not getting married in the church.
Right now.
And my kids not getting baptized, if that's how you feel.
Yep.
You might as well get it all out right now.
Yep.
Because it's going to come back. Even if you get it all out right now, it's going to come
It's
back.
going to come back. But that's all right, though, because they already know.
Yeah.
So
But
when
you
they
did, you
approach
put
you
it
with
out.
the nonsense, they already know where you stand with it.
Mhm.
So you don't even have to say nothing. Like, we talked about this already. And my beliefs are still the same. And that's all you got to say.
That's it.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you-
no, you're not the
You're
asshole.
not an a-hole.
Yeah, no.
You're not an a-hole for this one.
No.
You're not an a-hole. Shout out to shout out to everybody. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody checking us out right now. What up, Tanya? She just put a comment in. Tanya said, I don't think money should be a determining factor of parents with old money that actually makes them the a-holes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, there you have it. Neither one of those letters we felt like they were the a-holes. 'Cause
I
we,
know.
we had a couple where they were, but
Absolutely.
today neither one was. So shout out to y'all. Hopefully they work it out.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to slide into the topic of today, where I don't know, is it a trend? Like, is this
It's not
happening?
really a trend, but I've just
It's
kind
been
of
going on since the beginning of time.
it's been
Yeah.
going on since but there's different schools of thought when it comes to older men dating women who are just hit the legal line.
Barely legal.
Yes,
Barely
barely
legal.
legal. So I found like two totally different opinions about it. And
Mhm.
so we're gonna watch it and
And
see where we
discuss.
land.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
The volume.
Oh, going it. I do it every time. The thing says the volume's on, but then the guy put the volume on. Here,
Older men only talk to young girls so they can manipulate and have control of the situation. There's nothing that a 30-year-old man and a 19-year-old or 20-year-old have in common. That's crazy. And then when the older women try to warn us young girls, because I'm young myself, when they try to warn us, y'all get on here and be like, oh yeah, they're bitter, they're this and that, but they're not bitter, y'all. They're just looking out for us. Think about it. Why is he not with someone his age? Why is he with a child? I don't care what nobody say. 18, 19, 20. I feel like that's not really an adult for real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us still live with our mamas. A lot of us don't have no real bills, so we're not bringing grown women pressure. A lot of us only just want our hair did and our nails did. So yeah, he down for that because he's cheap. He's cheap. He don't want them real pressures of paying bills and really handling business for real. You know what I'm saying? To our name be so good and fresh, our credit be so good and fresh. So now he's trying to use you to put stuff in your name for him. Like, y'all gotta really pay attention sometimes. Think about it. Why is he not with somebody that's his age? These older men, they be predators. They be preying on us young girls so they can use us. And don't believe me if you don't want to, but I know what I'm saying is true.
Wow.
Ah.
So that was one opinion. And then we have one more opinion. What do you guys think about that first one?
Oh God.
It was a lot, right? Wasn't it a lot?
It was. I mean, men have been dating younger women since
Absolutely.
time
But
began. Like, I don't.
But my other thing, the other part is that don't bring the grown folk energy if you're not trying to get no grown man.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Some of these chicks are looking for older men, just like young older men are looking for younger women.
But
You
it's
dig what I'm saying? So
but looking for them to marry them or looking for them
looking
to
for, I don't care what
supplement their.
I don't care
Well,
what they're
listen.
looking for.
this segs right into the next. It's a great segue right into the next video because there is a totally different opinion on this, and I think it's good for conversation. So cue it
All
up,
right,
babe.
watch the next one.
Volume.
Hot button question. Do you think that it serves younger women to date older men?
Yes.
Do you want to elaborate on that at all? Because there is an age gap. There's a little over 10 years between you and I.
Yes. So boys, guys in their 20s, they still act like boys. Not all of them. There are some 20-year-old dudes who have their shit together and they're making good money and they can support a stay-at-home wife or a stay-at-home mom. I would say majority of 20-year-old dudes don't have their shit together. Emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. Older dudes mature slower than women do.
Mm.
They really do. Scientifically proven. If you want to look it up, Google it. I'm not going to reply to you in the comments answering what my sources are. You have this amazing thing that connects you to hundreds of thousands of websites and links and articles. So men mature slower than women. Older dudes in their 30s,
Focus, dude.
early 40s have been through shit. They have learned how to regulate their own emotions. They've learned to understand how women operate. They are less angry, more patient. They are more willing to commit. They want to settle down and have a more calm and peaceful life. They don't want to have drama and the gossiping and the he said, she said bullshit.
Just to be clear, everyone, these are our opinions. So
Yeah.
if you don't like it, you can disagree in the comments if you want, but
I
nobody's
mean,
gonna
it's
read
cool
this
to
shit. So
disagree.
There's so much foul language in there.
You can see what my wife
but-
watches on social media.
No, but I thought that both videos had some valid points. Miguel he said, I see why he is with a younger woman, IJS. I don't know what you see, but
So in the first video, in the first video, it took the perspective of the guy hunting
right.
the younger woman. This video almost kind of takes the perspective of the younger woman hunting the older man.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. So
Looking
maybe
for wisdom and guidance and security and all that kind of stuff.
right. But that's not seen it's not seen in a way, it's not seen in a negative light when younger women, purposely date older men for those reasons. But we don't really know the reason why older men purposely date younger women. You know what I mean? And some of them do have nefarious reasons as to why they want to do that.
Right.
But then there are some who, sometimes it just happened that way. And you just, I think each situation is unique and individual.
Absolutely.
But I just appreciate the different views on each one.
Absolutely. I mean, I found it funny when she was like, women mature faster than guys. I mean, we get that, but we also know that it's still a case by case basis.
Everybody is
Because there's some dumbass dudes out here
That are
are 50, and there's some
50,
dumbass chicks out here that's 25 and 30. You dig what I'm saying? So I get what she's saying, but she was just standing on it too firmly for me. Where you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think both sides, they were standing on it too firmly.
Yeah.
Because, where are you meeting these men? Even when I was younger, I, date an older guy. I'm not putting my name on no vehicle, no apartment. I'm not doing any of that for you. No. So you know what I mean? You're right. It's definitely individual, but
I wouldn't even ask. As an older guy, I wouldn't even.
I knew somebody who did
Come here,
that.
baby girl. We're gonna roll over to the dealership and get this car, right?
Listen, I have seen
Your
it
name,
with my
baby.
own two eyes. Chicks out here just getting cars.
I believe it.
Apartments.
What?
But
Yes.
but no,
Ew, I would never.
no, but see, so not only cars, apartments,
Mhm.
these dudes talk some of these chicks into straw purchasing weapons for them.
Yes, weapons.
Mhm.
All
Mhm.
kind of dumbass stuff.
Jesus, they really are dumb as hell, aren't they?
Miguel said on the dating apps he's been hunted by 3 women under the age of 23.
Okay, Miguel.
Said they were bold and brought the grown-up energy.
Because they waiting for that insurance policy. they trying to listen.
how old you
It's vultures on both ends of the spectrum.
It ain't nothing a 23-year-old could do for me, but maybe change a tire and get something off the top shelf at the supermarket.
If they're tall.
If they're
'Cause
tall.
if I was 23 right now, I couldn't get nothing off the top shelf. Just saying.
Hey,
Just saying.
Mm-mm.
He said one asked me to pay for their tuition.
yep. See, I tell you, it's vultures on.
You should go to
both
daycare.
ends.
Okay. Well, that daycare tuition is expensive. So.
Right? Got that good pension. You about to retire, boo?
Mm-mm.
She was like, Miguel, she was really bold enough to can you pay my tuition?
I mean, it's smart on her part.
On a date night?
It's smart.
Listen,
Right.
listen.
That's what I said.
Clo-
It's vultures at both ends of the
a
spectrum.
closed
here.
mouth don't get fed.
Absolutely. But it could be a thing of quantity. She might ask every dude.
Yep.
Right.
Eventually,
Yep.
somebody gonna send her something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why not? Okay.
Yo, you
Well,
think you can put $100 on my? You think you put $100 on my book? Well, not my books, but you know what I'm saying. You think you can give me $100? No, I can give you 50. All right, cool. I'll take that. You ask the next one. Think you give me $100? No, I can give you 40. All right, cool. I'll take that.
Yeah. Like these dating apps are like the new Players Club,
Wow. Wow.
and you don't have to get on the pole.
No, you don't have to do anything. That's
No.
wonderful.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Him that
He said yes.
you
I'm from the
better
old
get on.
school. I'm all about cash and carry. Fair exchange is no robbery.
Jesus Christ.
If I'm giving you something, I'm getting something.
Oh my goodness.
Old school. That's right.
Yikes.
It's a barter system out here.
Absolutely.
It's a barter system.
Hair, nails, and dinner.
Well, I think
Three
there's
nights
always
a
Dinner
week.
3 nights a week. Take her to the Giant. You can have dinner every night of the week. Go to the Giant. She could cook every night.
hair, nails, and dinner 3 nights a week.
So
See,
so
she
they
might have
look
thought she
for
was
sugar
the
daddy.
singer Miguel.
Oh.
That's probably
There's a
That-
singer named Miguel. Who's that? Who is? I don't know who it is.
that's
Oh, the sing.
it's all right. It doesn't exist.
If she's 23 and it's a singer named Miguel, she don't know him.
Yo, side note, did y'all ever see that award show where Miguel jumped like over the hole in the stage where people would like it's like a circle stage. There was people in the
No.
middle. You was watching it with me.
Really?
Miguel
didn't
jumped,
think
not
so.
this Miguel, but the singer Miguel jumped over like he was doing something and part of his performance jumped over it, but he kind of fell short and he was landing to do a split and landed on somebody's head.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you saw it was on live. It was live TV on live TV.
Really? I don't.
It was
even
like the
remember.
MTV Awards or something. It was before the pandemic.
Oh, I don't even.
Let's see if I can find
Oh
that
my goodness.
for y'all after the
I
show's
gotta
on.
look it up. This guy here?
No, don't look it up right now, though. Don't look it up
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
But anyway, listen, there's vultures on both ends of the spectrum here when it comes
Absolutely.
to this dating world, and
Be
so
safe with them dating
be
waters.
careful. Yes, be safe. Be honest though. Be honest and upfront because there's people out here that will finance your lifestyle for whatever. You know, there's people out here for whatever you're looking for. So be honest with folks.
And for you ladies out here that might be looking for the older, more established, be careful with that too,
Mhm.
because they might know you're looking for them and they're gonna take advantage of that too.
Exactly.
So definitely be careful.
Exactly. Oh, we got another comment.
Tanya said, yes, it came my timeline a few weeks ago. It happened around this time. So she's talking about the Miguel. She remembers it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Miguel joke.
Yeah, when y'all see it,
Have no
like
idea.
when I watched it, I couldn't believe it, but I was like, oh, that's a lawsuit right there.
You know what? You did say that. I remember that.
Mhm.
I don't remember anything
They
ever coming up.
always you.
You
There you
remember him saying it, but you don't remember seeing it.
Look,
I don't remember seeing it, but I remember him saying that. I remember us having that conversation. But I was waiting for like something big to come in the news, like, oh, she sued, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
yeah, oh,
Miguel
you always used to take your medicine.
Back was Ben Gay and Orange.
And orange juice.
There you go.
Listen, you might be able to work out something. You might be able to work something out. You never know.
There you go. Tell her you got some oodles and
Hey,
noodles.
just sneak a little bit of Ben Gay and massage oil, and then you're gonna have a good night.
Be like, I got oodles and noodles and crab legs.
Oh, no. Oh my goodness.
I love crab. I ain't crab legs. Man, I love some crab legs.
So y'all got a final twist tonight?
I don't.
We've been
we
slacking
follow
on our
through with
final
final
twist. If you're
twist.
watching and you got a final twist, put it in the
Yeah, the
comments.
2025 final twist game ain't been.
I know
they-
Miguel got
I
one.
know.
No,
But
Miguel.
Miguel might have a word of the day for us.
I'm sure
Now, he might be typing it up right
Yeah.
now.
2025 is the final twist. Like we don't even listen. We don't know. Hold on.
We're
That's my
taking it
final
minute by minute. We can't even do day by day anymore. We got to do minute
Right.
by minute.
Yeah,
Minute
how
by
about it?
minute. Hold on,
How
y'all.
about
We know.
How
Listen,
about
we know how to survive. If it's one thing that we know how to do, is survive. So
Mhm.
that would be my final twist.
About to get my
Hold on.
garden popping.
Mhm.
Listen, okay. Start
Plan
gardening.
everything. I'm gonna try to plan everything. Whatever grow, that's what we eat.
They're like, yeah, my elephant is over here.
Mhm.
Yes.
On everything.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. If I could get some chickens,
We need a hen and a rooster.
okay.
So I just want to remind everybody to go ahead and check out our YouTube channel, the New Twist Radio YouTube channel, where you can see all of our episodes of the 10-7 show. Even the ones that we didn't do on video, you can catch the audio over there.
Yes.
So we're talking about
That was so long ago.
way back. We're
Way
talking
back.
about prior to the pandemic, because
Yeah.
it was the pandemic when we started doing video.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Mhm, mhm.
We were confined to our own domiciles at the time.
absolutely.
But yeah, make sure you check out the YouTube channel. You can see all of New Twist Radio's content over there. The 10-7 show and of course the Check Swing podcast that comes on Tuesday nights at 8:00 with Miguel over there that was looking for the back rubs with the Bengay. So ladies, if y'all want to check out Miguel, check him out Tuesday nights. He'll be there.
Yes,
He'll
will.
be there.
What we have?
Here we go. Excuse me. He said the Mexican word of the day is urethra. Okay. So
Okay.
here we go. Maria's favorite soul.
A female soul singer is Urethra Franklin.
Go to
Oh,
bed,
my
Miguel. Go to bed.
Yeah. Miguel, it's time to go to bed.
So silly. I can't.
Time for you to retire early tonight.
Oh man, and I just want to say Miguel does a good job on the show. Miguel does a great job. Can I say? I think I've said this
Shout
on
out
this
to
show.
Miguel.
I think Miguel gets embarrassed when I say this, but I've said this on the show before, and because I'm always impressed by it. I tell everybody I know.
Mhm.
So Miguel does this thing where he stumps me, where he tries to stump me. He takes a player from sports, puts the jerseys up there and a few accomplishments. I gotta figure out who it is, right?
Okay.
So one day I was like, "What?" He said, "I'll be here all week, y'all. Don't forget to take." So one day I was like, "All right, you know what? I'm gonna stump him. I'm gonna find something and I'm gonna stump him, right?" And the question was something like, there was a player for I'm gonna say it was the 69 Mets, the 1969 New York Mets that won the World Series that went to an HBCU. And I was like, what player was it, right?
He was like blah blah blah.
Yo, he went down and this is Miguel wasn't born back then. Okay, let me just put it to you like that. He went down every position. Oh, this person was in left field, right field, center, catcher, pitcher, all the way until he got to the person, and then he couldn't figure it out, but then he figured it out. It was Don Clendenin. He went to Morehouse University and he played first base for the what was it, the Amazing Mets, 1969, something like that. But shout out to him because you don't really hear about HBCU graduates playing Major League Baseball.
Ever. So
That was-
Miguel is the Rain Man of baseball stats.
Yeah, you can kind of say that.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's
Good to
why
know.
that's why I listen to your show, because I like sports, but I'm not like a sports guy, like statistics. Like that's not me.
Mhm.
But you don't have to be that guy to listen to you guys' show and listen to it. I mean, and enjoy it and take something from it.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So actually,
That's
watching
compliment.
this shit, I might become that stats guy.
But
Watching
listening to Miguel, yeah.
One of the best compliments we can get right there. Appreciate that, Goose. Yeah, you don't have to be a sports guy to check out the Check Swing podcast. We having fun and we giving y'all some knowledge and some perspective. That's all it is.
Absolutely.
Even my wife has watched it and enjoyed
Yes.
Miguel dancing to the music. So
Yes.
Tara's watched it. So
Mhm.
yeah, when Miguel gets to dancing, this
And I thought your flea thing today was a flea flicker.
Oh.
You know I don't know shit about sport.
We got a whole new sport to talk about, child.
That's
Learn.
all the way up.
Instead of flea flicker.
Yeah, I got
That's
a whole new
baby-
sport
that's
to
a
learn.
football player, right?
Manny
Yes.
Flick.
Manny, yeah, Goose said
Manny
Manny
Flick.
flick, and in my head I turned it into flea flicker. But what's the flea flicker again?
It's a
something-
football player.
I thought-
And it's a
It's a
football
football
play.
play.
It's a football
Yeah,
play.
totally different sport.
Totally different.
Totally
sport.
different.
Totally different.
Mhm.
One I know something about. One I got to learn. I don't know.
Yeah, we on a crash course.
Mhm.
We on a crew crash course.
Call Jared.
Oh yeah, Jared was
Oh
so
yeah,
great.
we gonna be tapping into that. We're gonna be tapping into that.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna get up out of here. We appreciate y'all hanging with us here on the I'm about to say Check Swing podcast.
Uh-huh.
Here on the 10-7 show with Tyra Tara Goose and myself. We'll see y'all next Sunday. No holiday next Sunday, right?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
We'll see y'all next Sunday
Yeah.
right here with the 10-7 show. We appreciate y'all. Check us out Tuesday night too. Peace.